When we look at a score to learn how to play a song or a piece, they may seem to be just a bunch of notes with letters attached to them, and we have to recall the names of each of those letters to be able to play the song. In a way, this is true, but there is a little bit more to it that actually makes it easier to remember. The fun part of this is that as we go through all this material, even though the words that we may be using are new to you, I bet you're going to be thinking to yourself, hey, I already knew that. The reason for that is that we hear so much in every song to which we listen, or which we hum or sing, that it simply is natural to hear. And today we are going to start to learn why that is true. Try going to your piano or keyboard and finding middle C. That is the group of two black notes in the middle of the keyboard with the white key just to the left of it, right here. Then play that note and all the white notes all the way up to the next C while you listen and name the notes aloud. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If you want, pause this video while you go and you do that, and then you can resume when you return. How many times do you think that you've heard that in your life in a music class at school, perhaps with Ms. Young or another music teacher? It just sounds so familiar. That is what we call a scale. And as you can see, it is made up of 7 different lettered notes, with each letter only being used once until we get to the first note that we started on. Here, the C above middle C. Here is how it's going to look on a score in the treble clef starting on middle C. You will recall that we also had a C in the bass clef. That is, the C that was cows and all cows eat grass. Here we have the scale of C in the bass clef starting on that C and ending here on middle C. Middle C, and now the C of the cows of all cows eat grass. Finally, there is one more way that I would like you to think about the scale of C, and we can also call this the key of C, and that is thinking of where those notes fall in their order by the number that they have. So for instance, we do know that we have 7 notes in every scale that we play, typically. So in the case of this scale, C is the first note, and so we call that the first degree of scale. Hence the one with that little sort of roof sign that we call a caret over top. D would be the second letter, E the third, F the fourth, and so on. Here I have combined the treble clef and the bass clef so that you can see that it really doesn't matter which C we play or which D we play in the key of C. The C will always be the first note of that scale, and the D will be the second, the E the third, and so on.